Let's look at some examples of mythological creatures. Some of them you might be familiar with, others might be totally new to you. I'm going to give you a short description of some of the mythological creatures. Do you recognize this one? Of course. How is it called? It's a unicorn from European mythology, mostly Greek. A white horse with a spiral horn on its forehead, and it has magical powers. How about this one? Of course, it's a dragon. From most cultures around the world, it's a very big lizard-like animal with wings and claws. It can fly, it can breathe out fire, and it's very strong. And this one, this is a werewolf from European mythology. Humans that turn into big wolves every full moon. They have superhuman abilities and night vision. That means they can see in the dark. This one is very common. This is a vampire from European mythology. Dead humans that feed on blood, sunlight and silver can kill them. It has superhuman abilities, some of them can even fly. This is a centaur from the Greek mythology. Its upper body is human, but the lower body is a horse. They have superhuman abilities and they mostly fight against all evil. This is Medusa, also from the Greek mythology. It's a woman with live snakes as her hair. She can turn anybody or animal into stone just by looking into her eyes. This is a sphinx from Egyptian mythology. It has the head of a human, the body of a lion, and the wings of a bird. It was considered to be very wise and it could control water, air, fire, and earth. Are you familiar with this one? This is the Yeti, also known as the Abominable Snowman, from Himalayan mythology, also shared by Tibetan, Bhutanese, Nepalese, and neighboring countries. It's a white, huge monster living at the top of the snowy mountain of the Himalayas. It attacks and eats anyone it sees. It's very strong and it's almost invisible in the snow. This will be new to you. This is the Mamiwata. This is the Cameroonian version of the mermaid from Cameroonian mythology. She has the upper body of a beautiful woman and the lower body of a fish or snake. She lives underwater, has a charming voice, can cause disasters like sea storms and floods. And this is Chanak from Filipino mythology. It can copy the look and sound of a crying baby to a attract people. When the people are close enough, he will transform and eat them. He can transform into a monster. Riddle time. Let's do some riddles. Who am I? I'm going to give you short descriptions and you have to guess which mythological creature I am describing. This might appear tricky, so you need to pay attention to the details. Are you ready for this? Let's get into it. I sleep during the day and I'm out at night. My favorite drink is red, and it comes from living beings. If you drink my blood, you will become like me. Who am I? Did you get that right? Of course, it's the vampire. I am big and I can hide in the snow. I am hairy and I live on the mountain. Who am I? There you go. Of course, it's the Yeti, also known as the abominable snowman. I have 4 legs and I can run very fast. I love rainbows and I have something sharp on my forehead. Who am I? This one must be easy. It's the unicorn. I come from Cameroon and I live underwater. I have a beautiful voice that attracts people. When I'm angry, I can cause a tsunami. Who am I? Yes, you guessed it right. It's the Mami Wata. Let's move on. I have a tail, but I'm not a mouse. I have scales, but I'm not a fish. I have wings, but I'm not a bird. I'm a mythical creature, but I'm not a unicorn. Who am I? Of course I am a dragon. I sound like a baby, and I can transform into a monster. If you come close enough, then I'll eat you. Who am I? That's right, it's the Chanak. Congratulations, I hope you got it all correct. Now let's continue with our lesson. Listening comprehension. Let's take a closer look at another mythological creature from Scotland. Follow me as I walk you through the mysterious story of the famous creature called Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Please listen carefully as this will be the basis of your worksheet for today. So after watching the video, you're going to answer some questions. Enjoy the video. Have you heard of Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster? Loch is a very large deep lake in Scotland. Many people think a monster lives in it. The first report of Nessie was back in the 6th century. A man called Tin Columba reported seeing the monster in the water, but he told the monster to go back and he was safe. Go back.
Okay, if you insist.
Then in 1933, Nessie was seen again by George Spicer and his wife. She crossed the road in front of their car.
What a beautiful day for a picnic.
The next year, a photo was taken of Nessie, which became very famous. It was taken by a doctor, but the photo turned out to be a fake. Since then, there have been several more sightings of Nessie. Some people have tried to take photos and videos. But Nessie is very shy, and the pictures are not very clear.
The paparazzi are everywhere.
People have also tried exploring the lake, where it is very deep and very dark. Some people watch the lake, while other people use equipment like underwater cameras, microphones, and sonar to scan the lake carefully. People have even explored the lake in submersibles. No one has found anything definite. There are lots of possible explanations for what people have seen in Loch Ness. Maybe the monster is just a giant eel, a large bird, a tree, or a seal. A few people think it could be a plesiosaur, which is a type of dinosaur.
Or maybe I'm just unique.
So what do you think? Do you believe Nessie, the Loch Ness monster, really exists?
So, do we know what a mythological creature is? I bet you do. A mythological creature is a creature that exists solely in myths, folklore stories, and not in real life. Some examples are unicorns, mermaids, and Bigfoot. Mythological creatures originate from different cultures and religions all over the world. What about your culture? Are there any mythological creatures from Thailand? Ask your parents to tell you myths from Thailand. Maybe you can share them with us when we meet in school. We would love to know about Thai myths.